Hey guys, Team Gunde here. Nathan got first place at the second LLDS with Nekroz. Let's go with the deck profile.
So all week I was trying to, all last week, before Norden was out, I was thinking ways to abuse it before it came out. And I was talking to my friend Stephen Lau from Melbourne. He's a good Nekroz player. Yeah, I was talking about like different builds that you can play with Norden, and our first thought was obviously we thought of like Arclight with bringing it back with like math and setting bulb and stuff. So we basically played that deck all week, testing it all week. So it was basically just like math to math, the bulb, foolish, and there was a dragon as well. I don't know where my dragon's gone, so there's a dragon there. And we played like, we were thinking about third arc at one stage, but we couldn't fit it in. And Trish is in there as well.
Because Trish is pretty crazy.
Yeah, Trish was pretty good in the deck that we're testing. And we're playing 2 Senju because we wanted to cut down, if we're putting 2 maths in, we wanted to cut down the normal summons.
Yeah.
I feel like 3-3-2 was going to be too much. The deck was actually pretty good. I ended up not playing it on the weekend, but it was because I wasn't confident enough with it yet. Like, I was playing the deck and I was just realizing like Maxi was so good against it, first of all, but that was just not like because of Norden, I guess, but also like math was like either really broken, like this is the only way I can explain the deck is math was either really good, like really good, or just average. Where like if it was a Jew, it would just be like, you know, it would just be good all the time. Like Jews are always good.
Yeah.
But in theory, like I feel like this deck should work and it should have a good mirror match. I didn't really test the mirror because there's not much mirror over here. There is, but like I feel like then some people aren't that good that play it, but some people are.
But the people you test with just weren't playing Nekroz.
Yeah. And Shadols that played Maxi would just wreck me sometimes. I don't know how, but Arc was like pretty good early. Like if you drop it early, but it was just not like. I don't know why the deck didn't work that well, but it just didn't like. It was like awkward like situations. You'd have like math and Jew, and you'd want a Jew, but you like sort of have to math, so your thing's better later, and your Jew's really good next turn. And like I don't know, it was just slightly awkward. I don't know why. In theory, I felt like it should have just been so good, but it just wasn't, and I wasn't confident enough yet to actually play it at the LLDS, so I wanted to win. So I just went with the standard build with Instant Fusion, which was weaker in theory. Like I think it's just weaker because this is a power play, right? Just bring this back. But it was, I felt like Jews were just so much better than math was half the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did do some crazy things in testing. Like one game in testing, I was just like math, send. I opened like double valve, unicore, mirror, bulb, and math, and I went math, send like dance princess, and then discarded unicore, added back dance, went mirror, banished unicore and dance, and then summoned Valk, add unicore back, and then I when Valk effect tribute bulb, and I drew Manju and I hadn't also yet. And then I went Bulb Effect and I built Damage Juggler, and I was just like, oh my god, this is just sacky. But yeah, it has some crazy plays, the other deck, and a lot of power plays, but I don't know, I wasn't feeling it, so I just went with a standard build. But yeah, this is my build. Okay. I'll show you the changes it was like a 5-card difference from the other build, surprisingly. So yeah, 3 Valk.
Super standard.
3 Unicore, 2 Bryanak, 2 Colossus, 1 Trish, 1 DA, 1 Shurit, 1 Dance, 1 Sorcerer. Like last week I said I wasn't liking Sorcerer without Exa, but then I realized you sort of still have to run it regardless because there's the rotor play where you rotor for a Shurit, summon your Valk, and then you search Brio. And Brio can't really, if Brio searches this, it can't really do anything first turn. Yeah. If you search this, you can at least tribute both. Draw 2, search your unicorn, add your Valk back. Mirror search, whatever you need to do. Okay, so then there's 3 of each juice, busted cards. 2 damage juggler, 2 hat tricker, and yeah, this is the ratio was 2-2-1. I went with 2 hat tricker over trick clown because I felt this card is if you draw multiple of this card ever, it's not very good. Or even if you open it, you don't want like drawing this card is not that good. I'd rather like search it during the game.
Yeah.
Drawing this card is much better. Like, it lets you rank 4 quite easy. This does as well, but
you need a Valk.
You need a mirror. You need
Valk to really
get
more pluses.
I just felt like this card was a lot better at 1, and it was a really powerful card. But you can just search it whenever you want. Like, technically, there's still like 3 in the deck, right? So, I just thought this guy was more like versatile with outing floodgates and all this other stuff.
And you're not playing 3 cycles, so you don't really need to hard draw trick clan.
I played 2 Maxi. I don't like the theory how Maxi is not that good against Nekroz in game 1 at the moment because like if I don't main Vela, so I can Maxi. I'm not drawing anything game 1, so they can still kill me through it. But I did it because I felt like everyone was playing a norden. Like everyone I knew was talking about it was playing like a norden Shadol deck, and like, it was just busted against Shadol and norden. Like
that was pretty good against BA too, right?
Yeah, I didn't really care about the mirror much because I knew not much people were playing it. There was some, but a lot of people were just average. Some people were good. Some people got better. So yeah.
So would you play Maxi again?
When I made the build for this deck, I could not fit Maxi in. So if I ever wanted to play this build, I don't know. I just so hard to fit in the deck, but maybe I can But if I did play it, I'd only play it with Vela if there was a Nekroz field. If everyone was playing Nekroz. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, 2 Kaleido, 2 Mirror, 2 Cycle, 1 Prep, 2 Rota, 2 Instant Fusion.
How did you find 2 Instant Fusion?
It was fine. I never drew multiple, but the card was just good to OTK people and also like out floodgates, like outs Noitilus, outs Mistake. It's good in the mirror because you can masquerade easier.
Yeah. It basically makes every matchup a lot better.
Yeah. Just rank 4s make every matchup look better, yes. And Regeki, I played it over book because I felt like, as I just said before, there was a lot of Shadol. This card's nuts against Shadol because they lose a lot when you like board wipe them. Also the fact that Norden's out Dweller is really good. So you just Dweller Geki a lot of people.
Yeah.
And also sort of outs emptiness. So and I didn't have an outs emptiness in my main deck besides that.
So you don't like MST in the main deck?
No, it just doesn't it's just not good enough. I'd rather just like all these cards just make like Diamond or Diamond Direwolf or like Castel so you can just out MST. I mean out most floodgates, just emptiness is the hard one I guess. Yeah. First side, no, actually I'll do my fucking extra first.
Yeah.
So my extra was 2 Norden. I was playing 1, but I was just like constant. Like I would just draw as like an instant fusion, and I just could not. Like I just didn't have a target, and it was just like oh my god. So I just played 2.
So and you'd have to wait like Emerald just to put it back.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what's correct yet, but yeah, I just played 2 to be safe. Quasar, 2 Herald, Masquerade, Exciton, Castel, Diamond Dire. I played 1 Emerald. This is the first time I played 1 Emerald in probably about since the deck's been good. So since the deck's come out, but that was because I couldn't fit much room, and I actually haven't been making 2 very much because as I just said before, the mirror is not huge here at the moment. Well, like I don't know why, but it's just like the mirror doesn't come up that much, and that's the only one I've ever made 2 in is the mirror. And yeah, I don't know. I haven't like needed the second. I needed it once. I needed the second once on the weekend, and I was in the mirror. But yeah, trapeze helps you OTK, I guess, if you can't, which is pretty rare for this deck. I don't know how good this card is in this deck because like usually you can just OTK anyway. But it was cool because I floated with it and like basically won me a game.
That and the like interaction with Trick Clown and stuff.
Yeah, you can bring it back with Trick Clown and like not take any damage, which is cool.
Yeah.
Cowboy, 2 Dweller because I thought with Norden this guy was just busted, and Rhapsody. Side deck, 3 Veiler, 2 Denko, Book. 2 Denko's busted that way. Yeah, but Book. It was because I could side it for Monster Floodgates against BA and against Clifford, but also outs like their effect negation cards, which is pretty cool. 2 Lance again. This guy was just it's still just being the stones, so I just couldn't cut it. I sided 3 Misty because I didn't side Fairy Wind. I didn't think there was gonna be enough Cliffords, and also I thought this guy's just better standalone.
Did you end up playing any Clifford?
I played 1, I think. Yeah, I played 1. I beat him. I won game 1, which was pretty surprised, but yeah.
He did seem to open very slowly when I watched your game.
Yeah, he didn't open. He opened Scout 1 in 3 games. I mean, he didn't even open Scout in any of the 3 games we had. No, we had 2 games. He didn't open Scout at all though. But yeah, he got pretty unlucky. He drew pretty average.
Yeah.
3 Decrees. Yeah, just for going first, that's BA basically. I was running 2 last week, but I cut shared, okay, there's an emptiness. I cut shared rides, basically, and what did I cut else? Shared rides and Fairy Wind. I wish I didn't cut shared rides because that card proved to be the stones again. I versed someone in the mirror, and he was out of the game, like out of the game completely in top 4, and he just like, he literally like he almost won, or I felt like he was coming back just because he top shared ride. I just couldn't do anything for a turn. It's a busted card. I should have played it, but I didn't. But yeah, shout out to Jacob Broom, I guess. He's getting a lot better, so he won Swiss, he got the mat.
Good job, Jacob.
Yeah.
He beat me in top 8 too.
He outed. Yeah, he drew a shared ride and just going back in the game. I was like, well, why am I not running this card? But yeah.
Yeah. So what else did you cut from your side?
Yeah, I realized it was 1 Decree. It would have been 1 Decree this, because I didn't run this last week because I didn't have to I let everyone just like not side it in. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you only played 2 MST.
Yeah, 2 Fairy Wind and 2 Shade Ride it was last week. But yeah, I definitely put like Shade Ride in.
Yeah. So.
And
any last comments?
Yeah, I'll just quickly do this. I'll just tell you what my deck was before. So I didn't run this, these, this, or this, or this. Wait.
You didn't play Great Sorcerer?
No, not when I had this build. And I had these cards in, and Dragon, and I think it might have been Book randomly, because I was still liking Book. But yeah, that was the deck before Dragon and Book for these.
Yeah.
And it just, I don't know, I just wasn't confident enough with it, so I didn't play it. But it was good, so I tried it out. Okay, I'm done.
Cool. Thanks guys, and we're out.